Hello Lighthouse, hope you're all well. Today we're going to continue with looking at Psalm 24. I just want to share a few thoughts with you on verses 3 and 4. But first I think it would be a good idea if we can have a look at the whole of the psalm. So here we go. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and those who dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the rivers. Who shall ascend the hill of the Lord? Who shall stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who does not lift up his soul to what is false and does not swear deceitfully. He will receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. Such is the generation of those who seek him, who seek the face of God of Jacob. Lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O gates, and lift them up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. As I was reading and meditating on this psalm, and especially on verses 3 and 4, the words question and answers came to mind. I'll just read verse 3 again, just to show you. Who shall ascend the hill of the Lord, and who shall stand in his holy place? As you can see, there are just two questions in that one verse. And in verse 4, the answers are given in 4 different ways. Also, in verses 8 and 10, the same applies, where you've got a question and then the answer is given. So then I thought to myself, that's it, great, done. Devotional finished. That's clear to everyone, isn't it? That's understandable. And I thought, no, I need to ask some questions myself, actually, because those questions lead to another question, like, who is it that I can ascend? What is the hill of the Lord? Who can stand in his holy place? So in the context of this psalm, David is talking about those who can ascend, that is, God's people. The hill is Mount Zion in Jerusalem. The holy place is where the Ark of the Covenant was brought, which is seen as God's presence on earth. So what about the descriptions David gives to the questions? The clean hands. Speak of the physical. People can see you are good. For example, how we live our lives, how we profess to being followers of Jesus, our character, how that matches up to what we do and say. The pure heart. God can see you are good. Only God can see inside us. Only he knows we are clean inside. It's his righteousness. It means God has forgiven us. We can ask God to help us live each day to the full, being true to him in every way, not to what is false and deceitful. I said earlier that I was looking at the context of this psalm from how David had written it at the time. So I thought, how can we look at these verses today as Christians without misinterpreting what David had put? I would like to suggest that the questions in verse 3 are our journey to an arrival in heaven. Part of the chorus of Jesus my Redeemer came to me the other day, and it goes like this. When I stand in glory, I will see his face, and there I'll serve my King forever in that holy place. So I hope these questions and answers have been helpful to you. And so I can encourage you all to question everything. We won't get all the answers to our questions in this life. But if you use the Bible as your plumb line, you'll get a whole lot more than you otherwise would. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Bye.